All you need is one pencil, that's right. And in the next few minutes I'll tell you how to create a professional drawing with it. Hi and welcome back to my studio. First of all, I want to thank you for all the support you have shown me, whether by subscribing to this channel or commenting. I really appreciate it, and I will try to upload fresh videos as often as possible. I see that many of you are interested in details of the processing of my drawings. Feel free to text me in the comments below, so I can explain or create video for you for your questions in the following tutorials. I have divided this one into chapters, so you can quickly switch to what you are interested in. First of all, I want to teach you something, not waste your time. So if you click on this thumbnail, you're probably wondering if it's possible to make a highly detailed drawing using a single pencil and eraser. The answer is yes, and in this video I'll show you exactly how to do it. It's like a painting if you have a limited palette. Even in this case, I focused only on one hardness of the HB pencil and I made entire drawing with it. I did not use any others. There is a method of academic drawing for this, the essence of which is absence of blending. Basically, we finish the entire drawing without blending. This procedure is little more technically demanding and time-consuming, but the result is also more impressive. Probably the most important aspect of this type of drawing is knowing how to sharpen a pencil professionally. Yes, it sounds funny, but the tip of the pencil is the key to success. It is a simple process, but it must be mastered perfectly, so you can expect a perfect result. The tip of the pencil is exactly what can expand its value range. If you have perfectly sharpened pencil, almost like a needle, you can create impressive dark shades even with a harder pencil. This process requires patience. Graphite is my favorite medium, not only because it's clean and precise, but mainly because of its shine. I know that some of you take it as a disadvantage, but the only negative side of it is that the drawing is more difficult to light up when taking pictures of it because of its shine. This shine evokes me a clean and luxurious medium with a touch of glamour, and it feels like a precious metal. Firstly, it will be helpful to have a pencil extender, as it provides a longer grip and makes strokes more precise. We hold the pencil like a knife, at least in the beginning. To create basic shading, we use simple lines close to each other and adjust the pressure depending on desired shade. In areas where shade needs to be lighter, we apply less pressure. I'm almost done with the basic shading of my drawing. It's a satisfying process to see the image take shape gradually, and there's room for corrections if needed. For a drawing with only one pencil, any hardness can be used, as it only affects the darkness or lightness of the final output. In this tutorial, I have used an HB lead, which is versatile and can be used for various purposes. Some people have asked me about which hardness to use, but it depends on the subject and the lighting conditions, so there's no fixed rule. I have created this tutorial to demonstrate that you can create an impressive drawing using a single writing pencil. It's not rocket science. It's important to note that even with heavy pressure, there will always be some white dots of the paper where the graphite did not reach. We apply shading in layers, building on top of each other, and the sharp pencil can help fill in the most of the bright spots. When creating a drawing, we should aim to have only a small portion of the image as 100% dark places. Similar to photograph, if it's underexposed, it looks too dark, and if it's overexposed, it looks too bright. As artists, our task is to find the right balance and exposure for the drawing, unless our intention is different. I draw my lines in the different directions, but I make sure to follow the shape of the object. First, I start with the darkest areas, then I move on to midtones and finally the highlights. I keep my palm off the paper and hold the pencil roughly at 30-degree angle. To stabilize my hand, I extend my pinky finger and I rest it against the solid surface. This drawing is done in a vertical position, similar to painting. I may add more details later. I increased the values on the coat and expanded its midtone. As I previously mentioned, the lines are placed closely together without regard to their direction, but I prioritize the lines that follow the shape of the object. Additionally, I added deeper shadows to enhance the overall effect. Now we have moved on the military cockade, where with a sharp pencil tip I indicate the darkest places and also determine the values where the red, blue and white colors originally are. In this case, I hold the pencil closer to the tip. To be more precise with details, it also allows me to have more variability in pressure. final phase, I increased the level of detail and reduced the highlights and replaced them with the midtones. However, I only keep the few bright spots. I highlight distinctive facial features, wrinkles, and shadows that help shape the form. I also add a darker value to the overall image and reduce its exposure. I make the lines shorter, but I follow the same rule that I described earlier. And one more important tip: always draw from dark to light. This method ensures a gradual increase in midtones without smudging the highlights. One huge advantage of this type of drawing is that erasing goes very easily. Just gently tap the eraser on the paper and it will immediately take the graphite. This advantage can help you adjust the proportions in case you notice that your portrait or drawing is a little bit off. For code is the same. I increase the contrast, but I still do it with only one pencil tip. No blending, no smearing, you see, the whole picture is done by the tip of the pencil without smearing anything. No blending stamp, no tissue paper, no nothing. I also run the lines across the entire surface, ignoring the boundaries. In this tutorial, I've tried to explain how to draw using single pencil. I'll be creating similar tutorials and definitely one how to correctly sharpen a pencil. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and if you like it, please hit the like button. Your support will help me to create more content more frequently. Looking forward to see you in the next one.